He's now into 550, but Mishy, he's going to start favourite. There you go. You wouldn't have thought Mishy would start favourite when markets were first posted, but she will. And Jai Williams is in terrific form. He'll take 1.5 kilos off. Race caller today. Do we know who's on?
Terry Spargo's here.
Well, welcome aboard, Terry. We haven't had Terry here for a while. Be great to hear his dulcet tones. He's been calling horses for as long as I can remember, and he absolutely nails it. So let's head up to Terry to call the first home here at the sunny coast on this Sunday's racing.
Has walked into the gate. She trialled recently at Bow Desert. Now, XC Dark is about to come up. Her second race start today. She's blinkered for the first time. She was placed at Doomben on debut. Estrondo is about to be loaded. He's another on debut. He trialled at Doomben recently. Was placed in the trial, and Top Rooster will complete the line. Top Rooster, the last to go in. Blinkers off today, winkers go on instead. The red light is on. 2 years old, 1,200 metres, the gates are back, and Mishy went straight back to the tail of the field. Estrondo out wide, came out quickly, went looking for the lead. XC Darker underneath Estrondo. Velvely is third, Top Rooster fourth, and then Alpine Raider on the outside of Harley Charlie. And Mishy, after the awkward start, is last when they reach the back bend. XC Darker had the inside and held it, was short of a half mile left to run. Led by a neck. Estrondo's second. A break of 2 lengths to Top Rooster. Or trouble there. Velvely's got into bother and has dropped back through the field and is about to be pulled out of the race. So XC Darker the leader before the corner. Estrondo moved up on the outside, and they're 4 in front of Top Rooster. Mishy making ground on the inside. Then Alpine Raider. They're well in the straight. They've headed to the centre of the track. Estrondo on the outside of XC Darker. Estrondo's run to the lead from XC Darker. Mishy closer to the rail is running on. Estrondo in front. Mishy trying to close the gap. Top Rooster coming late. Estrondo clinging on. Estrondo's hanging on, and Estrondo has beaten Mishy. Top Rooster third. XC Darker fourth. They ploughed up the running. A long break to Alpine Raider. Then Harley Charlie, and Velvely was pulled out of the race and has been dismounted before the home bend.
Number 2, Estrondo, Robert Heathcote and Sam Collett. Never looked like losing, the son of Spirit of Boom. He was up on speed. Sam had a stranglehold on him turning for home, and he's managed to dig deep. But his first start, 1,200 metres, heavy 9. Good effort, nice colt, and he's hit the line at $5.20. Mishy, well, she began awkwardly. Jai Williams had to rouse her along for the first couple of hundred just to tack on. She's done enormous to run second. The plunge has just missed there. And for third, we'll give it to number 5, Top Rooster, a better run today at $61. Exodaka up on speed, every chance, got tired. And of course, all concerned with the 7 Velvely. Beautiful, big, strong filly for Lee Friedman, but she was eased out of the race, and that was from about the 600 metre mark. So hopefully nothing too serious there. Boris Thornton obviously A-OK because he did manage to ease her up, but hopefully she's not too bad, and I can think she's still even galloping around out the back. So she's up on her feet, and Boris is A-OK, so we'll try and find out exactly what happened there with Velvely. But across the line, it's 2, 8, 5 and 6. Kian Dickens is down in the yard, and at the moment trying to find someone to have a chat. You found someone, Kian?
Yeah. Mikey's just going to get off the blower. He's going to tell us all about this colt because he's a ripper. He's a nice colt.
He's a beautiful colt, Kian. I'd have to say he's probably one of the toughest 2-year-olds I've had anything to do with. He's lovely and well behaved. The team's done a great job with him.
He's just a beast, isn't he? His general makeup, he's very eye-catching.
Yeah, he's well put together. The team at work have done a great job with him, and full credit to Adrenaline as well.
That trial, Mikey, he looked to... It wasn't the most eye-catching trial, but what you could see from it was he's got this beautiful action, and when that leader sort of tore away, he just wanted to switch off a little bit, do colt things, but under race conditions, what a different horse. Yeah,
we thought today he'd take plenty of improvement as well, so, we're really happy with that.
Oh, well done, I love him.
Thank you.
Well done to the team. He's a really nice colt, Paul. He's definitely one to throw in the black book. He's got the looks to back up what he's just done out there on the track, and that's a really tough effort. These colts take a little longer to get fitter than your geldings and your fillies, and he's been able to do it on a really tiring surface of a heavy 9, and he's first up at 1,200 metres. The thousands definitely would have been too sharp for him, and I think Sammy Collett would agree with that. So they found a really nice race in the 6 furlongs, but to do it like that, to do it with not really a bunny to follow, it just shows that he's got plenty of upside.
Absolutely, Kian. I couldn't agree with you more. And I think it can be underestimated just how tough that is to do it on a heavy 9 track. They've run 1:14.75 for the 1,200 metres, so obviously this track's testing, and he's had to absorb pressure from the word go with Exodaka, the favourite, up underneath him, and he just was powering into that home turn. Sam hadn't moved on him, and the rest of them were all off the bit hard at work chasing. And he's come right away with it. So you were in love with him when you saw him in the yard, and you're in love with him after he's come out and done that.
I like the trial, Joycey. The trial. He was $9 yesterday.
I think if I scan back through my phone, there'll be a couple of texts when you watch that trial on Friday, and they were absolutely glowing. Joycey, jump on and have a look at this horse trial. And to be honest, I didn't see what you saw in it, but... you found a good one there, Kian, and he's coming back to scale now with a very happy Sam Collett aboard.
It's just what good horses do. You could see him, he moved well, but he just wanted to switch off in the trial, and that was just because he's a baby, and that was because he's a colt too, so it was just his first burn around. And when they get out here under race conditions, it can be a different story. He did well to what he not only did absorb pressure, as you said, Joycey, but he wanted to pull and overdo it a touch, so to recover from that and finish through his gears like he did is also another string to his bow. We'll have a chat to Sammy, who trialled this colt, and the 1,200 was a great kickoff point opposed to 1,000.
Yeah, it's been a massive job from Rob and his team, obviously, to get this horse here and fit enough to run 1,200 metres on a very testing track. And I mean, the last thing I wanted to do was be left alone for as long as I was. It's very daunting, especially for babies, and full credit, to the talent this horse has got, because any other horse I think would have got run down, but he's still got plenty more to offer. I mean, he hopped away well. I was keen to let the favourite just work up underneath me, and my plan the whole way was just to use it to give me a bunny to follow, and it just dropped off quite soon. But, I mean, he got the job done with plenty in hand, so you're going to see a lot more of this horse.
He's a little beast, eh?
Oh, I mean, I don't think anyone loves him as much as Sinead does, so...
I'm gonna have to fight her for that.
Yeah, I think you will. He's really lovely. He ticks a lot of boxes. He's got a great constitution, good brain, especially for a colt, and he's very tough.
How's the track out there?
Very testing.
Okay, thanks very much for that, Sammy, and well done.
Thanks.
Okay, I saw Sinead leading this horse around. Joycey, she looks after a lot of the good horses at Heathcote, so whenever you see Sinead leading one around, you can take reliability that the horse can gallop.
All right, Kian, there's a good tip in itself. Those numbers 2, 8, 5 and 6, that takes us away from the first at the sunny coast.